Big hand on chest day for the girlies. Just the same picture on the same Instagram 94 times. I gotta stop.
Hey, you know what though?
Dude, I mean, come on, that face.
Not bad for a fat guy.
Oh. TG 131.
131 rum, pineapple juice, and fixed audio, hopefully.
Probably not, though. Eat a pineapple every night, dude.
Are you really? Full one? Chopped?
On the pineapple grind. Half the fun is just cutting the thing, bro. It's so nice. It's just a bar of Sour Patch Kids. Not a food podcast.
Bright yellow, too. Hasn't gotten worn at all. Hasn't gotten too wet or in the fridge for too long. No brownish spots showing up. Just straight yellow. Ooh.
You're in control, baby. You're in control. You're cutting.
What do you mean, though? You didn't, after last week, you didn't try to do the Lori's Kitchen pineapple ring?
Oh, my God. That actually pissed me off. I didn't say it, but when you were talking about my mom used to cut pineapples in rings, my neck got hot, but I was like, I'll just brush it off.
Still pisses me and my sister off. Yeah, that's like a monthly occurrence now. We give her shit for it. So
pineapple rings. All right, I'll push ticks. Rochester, New York, May 9th and 10th. Mommy's coming. Ordering a jers just for you. Las Vegas, Nevada, May 24th. Nashville, Tennessee, just added June 13th and 14th. Get your tickies. BennyPolizzi.com. Dude, I can't wait to go. I can't wait to get all. This is like a perfect little run right here. But I've been waiting to go to Nashville. No clue what that's like.
Nashville, dude. I had a hot show there fall of 23 at Zany's. Super fun. Clubhouse and Joy fans were good to me in Nashville, so I know they'll be good to you. And yeah, Nashville. You gotta. I know. I mean, you're gonna be. I know that polite cat calling and does guys know ball. I know that's gonna be making an appearance on Broadway, as it should.
Ooh, good call. Didn't even think of that, but good call. Guy who takes it one day at a time. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Can't wait to see you there. Get your tickies. Get your merch too. These guys merch. Somebody hit my DMs and they were like, "Yo, do you guys have merch?" It's all at benedictmerch.com. Clubhouse hats, hoodies. Not bad for a fat guy. Hats. And then the These Guys hoodie slaps too. Links below. Get your merchy.
Hot. And then, yeah, as always, YouTube. Team These Guys. Oh, no. These Guys Clubhouse. Sorry. These Guys Clubhouse on YouTube. Give it a subscribe. Give it a watch. Throw it up at work. Throw it up while you read mock drafts. Throw it up on a Saturday when you and the boys are grilling. You're having some drinks. Like it. Comment 2000s baseball player. Comment fucked up foods that your mom made when you were a kid. Whatever you want. So go ahead there on YouTube. These Guys Clubhouse. Give us a subscribe. Follow the show. And that's my push that I do. Oh, also one more. Sorry, one more push. One more logistic. You got to pay the bills here. Get that item out of the way.
Push Mulinaro. Push.
For my FanDuel users, looks like there will be a little Pacers same game parlay that weekend. Nobody cares about your parlays. Shut up about your parlays. One of my favorite videos that Ben's ever done. But FanDuel, this will be coming out Tuesday, game 2. I'll be in the house. I'll be in the hizzy house. So white guy, so 30s. I'll be in the hizzy house with my great friend DJ Dylon. Haven't been to a Pacers playoff game in over a decade. Super excited for that. Got a nice little plus 500 parlay for the Pacers. So my folks, get in there with me. Let's do it. Quit talking about your bets. I know. But just had to get that out there.
People just hitting that fast forward 15 button so hard. Dude, is that what I can't believe that's even there. Like that's even a function. When I'm listening to a podcast and they start talking about anything other than what I want, I'm like, next. It's actually insane. Like one day those aren't going to be there. We're just going to have to.
I know. Yeah, right. The advertisers are going to be like, we got to find a way to make it more difficult for people to skip. But hey, this isn't advertising. It's just promoting for us. You know, you guys are with us. You ride with us. We're just putting out there what we're doing. We got to do. You know, it's housekeeping, spring cleaning. It's happening.
Yeah,
Wife won't stop ordering Amazon.
No, it is really just all our stuff. So yeah, tap in.
Tap
your
in. How was
parlays
Easter?
Right. My God.
Let's compare and contrast.
I did nothing Easter, bro. I did nothing. I went to bed at 4 a.m. the night before Easter. Woke up at 7:30. Was just editing the entire day. Made some eggs and broccoli at like 3 p.m. And then made eggs and ground turkey and ate a pineapple at like 10:30 p.m. And that was it. Went outside twice. That's really what happened. Didn't listen to a song. Didn't talk to anybody in my family. Well, I text my mom and my dad and shit like that, but they don't care either. That's it.
Randomly, that's funny. I randomly got a couple happy Easter texts from people that weren't family.
We're doing that?
It was interesting.
Happy Easter, bro.
I looked at my phone and I saw a couple. Yeah, there's a handful of names that popped up. That was just it. So I'd see their name and I'm like, oh, what? And then it's just Happy Easter.
Not even a hoppy.
Don't you know Schmitty? Yes.
Come on.
Where? My kid. Daddy, where'd you hide my eggs? Oh, over there in the bush. Oh, God.
Dude, you could just wreck your kid's life by doing that. Like he might think you're cool now because you're like, you know, sporty and like a personality on the internet. Yeah, donuts, gushers. He probably thinks you're the shit. Cheese fries. Just start being Schmitty around him. He's gonna be like, yo. Wait till your son's old enough to like figure some things out, and I come over and we just do Johnson and Schmitty in front of him, and he's like, holy shit.
No, my kid's gonna hate me. Absolutely hate me.
Oh yeah. No, but then he'll really love you. That's how it goes. Like with your dad, you're like, God damn, I hate my dad. Unless you're me, I just hate him all the time. like you like your dad a lot, you hate your dad, and then you like him a lot again. Because you're like, oh shit, I see what he was doing.
Yeah. I'm not ready for that. I think about that way too often. Like my kid's 2.5 and I'm already just like, dude, that time's going to come real soon where he just does not.
Where he hates you?
He hates me and he doesn't want anything to do with me. And everything I do and say is lame and eye roll. I'm just not ready for that. I'm not ready for it.
Well, just said hizzy house, so it's going to start sooner than later. I'm just playing. Dude, the only thing you have to do to like make your kid like you, I think, is just buy him food. That's what happened with me. If I was like pissed off at my dad, he'd get me like French toast sticks from Burger King. And I'd be like, all right, it's all good. Those are so fire.
See, I couldn't even do that because I told the story how I tried to get those hotcakes from my dad at McDonald's. And that just ended up being, you know, an absolute disaster in the backseat of the Chevy Impala.
Wait, what?
Circa 2005. I've told that story before.
Run it back.
Yeah, man, I was like really pushing for McDonald's breakfast. You know, when you're a kid, I mean, yeah, I guess even still now, it's just like all you want is just like get out to eat food and just, you know, there's just something that brings you so much peace and happiness about
Nothing, dude, number one thing of all time is going out to eat. Sorry.
Right. It totally. And yeah, I was, we were in between like one of my sister's games or something. We were running errands on a Saturday. Jordan Reeser was in the car with us, like got McDonald's. Yeah, nightmare, right? Got McDonald's breakfast. My mom calls my dad. He kind of gives her the rundown about where we were, what we did. And then she finds out that we got McDonald's and she's pissed because, you know, that constant back and forth. I grew up in a house that was constant back and forth of like, we would get out to eat food, but then everybody would be pissed about it because nobody would agree. But then also my parents would be pissed a bit like, we shouldn't be doing this. We need to eat at home, you know, because we weren't made of money, right? Mm-hmm. But so that was like a constant back and forth, you know?
The convenience, though.
My mom would pick something up and my dad would be like, I'm paying for all this Chick-fil-A, right? And my dad would get something or I would get something. My mom would be like, we don't need to be doing that. We have food at home, right? So a little inside baseball for the Mulinaro household growing up, everybody in the clubhouse there. I'm sure that's pretty common, right? But so then just one day, it was, like 2004, 2005, and dad got me that, and mom called and laid into dad apparently, and he just turned around and he just said, Joe, you are fucked. And yeah. So...
Wait, why were you fucked? I don't get it.
Just because I was being an asshole and like pressuring him, like he wouldn't shut up about getting McDonald's breakfast.
Dude, you can't hide that from your mom. If your dad was like, don't say anything, like after you eat pancakes, your body smells like syrup for like 3 months. Like
especially the McDonald's ones.
Oh, dude, that's syrup, bro.
That clip you put out from Espresso, yeah, like it. I mean, jeez, what a treat that was. It's like if I was good at mass, that's what I was getting afterwards.
Bro, it's
the
just
deluxe breakfast. Come on,
the styrofoam. It's kind of like wet on the inside. You know,
you're like not mad if I maybe get a bite of that.
Yeah, if I accidentally bite the styrofoam, who's gonna know?
It's got the syrup drench. Hey, the syrup is soaked into the styrofoam. Little crunch, little treat.
All your little fork pokes in there. You know what I'm talking about?
Like the fork pokes way better than the knife slices. When I had a real slicey, of styrofoam, it messed with me for some reason.
You're done with your pancakes. You look at all the damage you did on the styrofoam. You're like, I was cutting like that? Yeah, I thought I was cutting way better than that. It looks like Wolverine just had like a panic attack.
Yeah,
I like the pokies though. I like the pokies.
All right, so I figured that'd probably be about your Easter. Mine, of course, the exact opposite. Yeah, we hey, remember last week I was sweating? I was already sweating thinking about the get ready process.
I thought about you like 3 times yesterday. I was like, I'm not even gonna text him. He's busy.
Thanks, man. But honestly,
if I would have texted you Happy Easter, you'd have been like, shut the fuck up, throwing your phone.
We honestly kind of crushed it. Like,
oh
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
All right, let's talk.
So 8:30 mass, right? But it's on the south
Fat
side.
stats. Fat stats.
It's about 35 minutes south of us. So 8:30 mass, you're doing the backtrack in your head. You're like, okay, we at least have to leave at the latest by 8 a.m. You know, I can haul ass on Sunday morning on the interstate and make it there, but like at the latest, it needs to be 8 a.m. is our mark.
A 7:50 would be nice.
Exactly. So that's what's going through my mind at like 4 a.m. Like I wake up to pee. My alarm's going off at 6:10 and I'm already just kind of like, shit, like I know what's ahead of me. Rye gets up. She's already doing her thing. I'm like, this is good. Like the kids are still sleeping. Let Rye do all of her stuff that she has to do because it's a laundry list, right? Do all of that stuff while the kids are still sleeping. We'll let them sleep as late as we can. Get all of our stuff taken care of, and then we'll wake them up, boom, get them in their clothes, and then throw them in the car and go. It's exactly what happened.
Wow. Executed?
We were out the door by 7:47.
No way.
I
would find time to stall and shoot myself in the foot there. I'd be like, got 3 minutes, and then I'd do something for 10 minutes, be late.
Trust me, that went through my head because last year, Clubhouse, if you remember, Happy got out. We totally missed Easter Mass.
Oh, bro, that's a great day. Missed Mass. Why? The dog.
Hey, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little relieved when we phoned it in on Easter Mass to search for Happy.
That's a real Easter egg hunt. Find your dog, not the eggs. Where's your dog, bro? Probably eating eggs and shit.
So that was last year, and it did go through my head because I was like, "We're way too ahead. Something terrible is gonna happen because we're way too ahead of the game right now." Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Total your car.
Happy didn't get out. We get on the interstate. Nobody out on the interstate, right? Like it's just easy breezy. I'm swerving through lanes just because I want to. I'm like, this is so nice, dude.
It's like Sunday the silver lining of Easter. Like you're like, oh yeah, no one's doing anything.
Right.
I went to the store yesterday. I was like, there's 7 people here. I was like, am I allowed to be in here? No, everybody's
For sure.
like,
yeah.
So fun.
Except for the Kroger by my house, which that was just a nightmare in itself, but it's different story for later.
Kroger's like a club, dude.
Yeah. So we're out the door by 7:47. We're in the church parking lot by 8:10 a.m.
And it starts at it kicks off at 8:30.
The people from 7 a.m. mass are still leaving. That's how early we're there.
They're still talking in the parking lot.
Yeah.
All churched up. They all they feel all rejuvenated, and I hate that.
He is risen. They got the aspergillum.
I don't like seeing those people before I go in.
It was a little jarring because then you're like, okay, so mass ran over. The 7 a.m. mass ran over like that? How long is the 8:30 mass?
Hey, Father, let's get it together, Father.
You gotta be on your P's and Q's,
it's
dude.
Easter, dog. You got a hard out.
Literally. Yeah, but we get in there, whole family's in there, mom's all happy, grandkids do great, thank God. It's 4,000 degrees in the church, people are passing out, literally, fire truck shows up. It was crazy, but we made it. Hey, bounced after communion?
No way.
Yeah.
Didn't get the final blessing, dude. That's what my dad would say.
Yeah,
Hey,
sister
you didn't get
did
the final.
too. I didn't feel bad about it though, because my sister and her husband, her kid did, and they're like there every week, So I'm like, okay, if they're bouncing, then we're good. It's fair.
all you need to see one. You just need to see one like respectable person leave after communion. You're like, all right, we're all going then. Like that family dipped. Like that dad is hardcore. If he's going, I'm going.
Just need the levee to break. Just need the levee to break. So,
dude, I want to interview a priest about that. What do you think about the people who leave
hop? Yeah.
Hop.
Yeah. On Easter. Yeah, so dipped up out of there, went over to my parents, did the Easter egg hunt with the kids, right? Did all that. Mom had donuts there. Fat stats. Which is great.
Donuts on Easter are a sleeper because you don't really think about donuts on Easter. You're just thinking like candy. Oh yeah, donuts. Donut decorated like an egg.
To be fair, she balanced it with fruit. She had some fresh cut fruit there, So you get a little pineapple, a little strawberry. Not rings though. She's on the cube shit with her pineapple now. Thank God. But yeah, I'll fast forward through. But it's just we had another Easter after that on my dad's side. Then we hosted my wife's side in the evening at our house. So it was just. Kids got 4 fucking Easter baskets yesterday. The hell?
Can't be too mad though. You're picking some of that off. You're taking some candy out of there.
Yeah, I mean, I am mad when it's like bubbles that my son doesn't ever want to stop using in the house, and Play-Doh that my daughter eats and like then throws and gets in crevices and gets crumbs everywhere, and it's all dried up Play-Doh on the carpet, and then my wife gets pissed, and then I got to deal with that.
Who's not eating?
But they were happy. They were happy for an hour and a half, so screw it,
Who's not eating Play-Doh?
Yeah.
Like you're a kid, you see blue Play-Doh, it smells like that, it looks like that. I'm like, I'm eating this shit. I'd eat that right now.
It is a weird thing that so many children's toys are like, yeah, you should. You should put that in your mouth.
I'm eating that. And you like can eat Play-Doh. Because they know.
Honestly, crayons are the same way.
Oh, I never went there, but
I mean, it's little. It's like my nephew. He's a year and a half. My daughter's 1. I mean, if you're a year and a half, you're looking at a red crayon.
Something about that red orange looks kind of good.
It's like in their mind, how's this any different than a cheese stick?
That peach crayon. Never knew how to draw white people with crayons. I was like, what color? I got to draw my family, but I was like, damn, is it peach? We're not
probably peach. I always went peach. It was the most realistic.
You ever go straight white when you're drawing your family? I was like,
I did yellow a couple times, and it didn't. At least a yellow outline. I don't know, but that didn't. Again, it was just like, yeah, it doesn't translate. The peach is definitely the closest to skin tone for my upbringing.
Oh, no doubt. Peach is probably it. I don't know if they have like a nude color now. Do they have them?
Probably. You'd be amazed at the different colors they come up with.
Cracker
My kid's getting 150 crown box. They're just making shit up. You know?
Sharpener on the back never worked.
That was like a weird revolutionary thing, you thought, with colored pencil, with crayons for sure. But then, you know what? One thing that kind of like the erasable pen. You remember those days?
Never works. Erasable pens. The blue one, I was like, let me write a whole paragraph, erase it, and I can still see the whole thing. Then you write over it, and you're like, what does it say?
Also, how annoying was it that there was a grade point, like a level of grade that you had to reach for you to be able to use pens? It was a big deal when you could finally use pens, and they kind of had to warm you up to it. In 4th grade, they're like, yeah, you can use the erasable pens, but not a regular pen. Like, pens are so much more classy, man. They're so much more elegant. They look so much better as pencil chalk shit.
I was with them, bro. I was like, I'm not ready for pens.
Really?
I wasn't ready for pens, bro. I'm still making too many mistakes.
Oh, I was so over pencils, dude. And I was especially over talk about something you wanted to eat. The little rectangle erasers that were like silly putty.
Oh, when you really mess something up, you got to erase a whole paragraph.
Yeah.
The pink one.
Yes. You're like, how's this not Laffy Taffy?
Oh, I was chewing on those for sure. Hey, you take your thumbtack and you stab the eraser like 900,000 times. Your eraser just has a bunch of holes in it. So fun.
Dude, you could launch those things too. It was like skipping rocks.
School pond. Dude, you're going to hit Miss Jaffe's car.
No, not even the pond, dude. The pond is the desks. The desk clusters. You're just trying to see how many of them you can fling across.
Then you had that eraser that was like, it was pink and then half of it was like to erase pen. It was like a stone texture. You remember that one?
Yes.
It looked like it was something you could like exfoliate your face with, like that eraser. What is it? Where'd you get this? I went through Target the other day and I saw pencil bags, like the 5-star sick brand, by the way. Bro, those, I almost bought one. They look so good still. Like nothing's really changed. That big front pocket that's like mesh see-through.
Yeah.
It's just 2 pockets now. I'm like, I love this.
Rye kind of has some of those. She just uses it now, like it just transferred to be like makeup bags. Yeah, instead of pencils and all those highlighters and everything, she just throws all her makeup stuff in there. Like, damn, yeah, I'm jealous. She has one of those like that.
Remember the box to put your stuff? Dude, the box was way better than the pencil bag. Pencil bag was so grown up. I was like, I want a sparkly purple box. Dude, you're keeping everything in there.
It got so messed up by the end of the year, dude.
Yeah, you look inside your crush's box, her lunch tickets in there. You're like, you're a mess.
Yeah. Hey, Weed Kid, eventual Weed Kid always had just such a messed up pencil box.
It was like half of it in there was like trash. It was like the wrapper from like crayons and stuff. Like his his mini pencil sharpener spilled open, so all the shavings are in there. You're like, Jesus Christ, dude. Guy's got to get his life together.
He like opens it up and there's just like a cloud of dust that comes up. You're like, oh, dang.
Yeah. You're just looking
at it. It's not good.
You're like,
pig pen.
His mom's car definitely doesn't start. Okay. Dude, Weed Kid's mom can never start the car on the first try. Just in the parking lot, picking him up from practice. Should we ask him if he needs a ride home? Absolutely not.
That's so messed up. Thinking about 4th grade, thinking his mom's car doesn't start.
Ah, dude. Is that? Oh, it's your car that's really loud and doesn't have a muffler? Yeah, it's a weed kid. Hey, he lives like in the neighborhood next to you, but you're like, nah, we're not taking him home. We can't be associated with that family.
Yeah,
you're
dude,
cool to him.
like,
You're cool to him at school, and actually, he gets off some like funny lines sometimes. You know, Weed Kid always has some low key bangers, but you're like, duh, I can't really mess with you like that, bro. You're gonna ask me to spend the night, and then God knows what. God knows I'm doing heroin the next day. Jesus.
Yeah, dude. All Weed Kid is just. It's like you're going to Sid's house from Toy Story. That's it. And especially, yeah, like you said, like 6th grade where he's not Weed Kid yet, but you're like, dude, there's just some crazy stuff going on over there. I know. And I don't want to be a part of it, I don't think. I'm like all for good hijinks, but you're like killing small animals and shit.
They have 3 dogs. One of them's not really theirs. You're like, is that your dog? No, it's just like sometimes. What? Weed Kid always has like a weird broken bone for some reason. You're like, how the hell?
Double jointed, can like pop his elbow out of place.
Weed Kid always got the double jointed elbows. Watch this. He puts his hand on his desk.
Oh, see, you're like, dude, that probably something's going on over there. Something's in the water of your house. I don't want any of that. I'm going to go to your house for a sleepover and fucking leave with my eye 3 inches lower than my other one.
Absolutely not, dude. You leave Weed Kid's house, you smell like his house for 4 years.
Yeah, it's like bonfire. It's like, might as well just burn these clothes. Just get rid of them. You're done.
Love him. Love him. Low key, we're probably both, deep down, we're both Weed Kid.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself, moron. Are you going to Green Bay still?
Yeah, dude. Leave Wednesday. Lambeau,
Wow.
If you're out there, say what's up.
How long are you going to just first round in it or whole weekend?
Through Sunday.
Oh, man.
Just going.
Damn, yeah, I was going to say, because like Saturday could be real, because that is the ultimate fucky day out there.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more loose, free-flowing, rounds 4 through 7 during the day.
So much fun.
Still a lot of people, but less people.
I really hope they play the draft noise. Like, I'm curious of the entire experience of the draft. Like, is it? I don't know. Like going to a draft live, I've always wanted to do that. Yeah. And I've always been like, how do they get tickets for that? Remember, you'd be watching the draft growing up, and there'd be like the Raiders picked, and there'd be like the dudes that are like, yeah. You'd be like, dude, what? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, they do. I know that each team gets a certain amount of tickets, and I think that they divide those out to like, they try to get people to win them in contests. They try to give them out as like promotional items. They try to get, influencers or content creators or whoever out there. They're like well-known fans. So like 𝗨𝗧𝗔𝗡𝗗𝗓 will go out for the Colts.
𝗨𝗨𝗧𝗔𝗡𝗗𝗓, your worst nightmare.
He told me to move to Pittsburgh like 5 years ago, and I blocked his ass. I was like, see ya. I was like, dude, 𝗨𝗧𝗔𝗡𝗗𝗓, go make one of your little figurines in your basement and shut the hell up.
The things I do to watch you and Mulinaro versus 𝗨𝗧𝗔𝗡𝗗𝗓 in a boxing in a boxing match, like a celebrity boxing match. Oh, dude, I would train you, dude. I'd be in your corner, like, let's go, right hook to the body, bro. That'd be so much fun. please organize that.
But yeah, they get a bunch of people like that, like the the fat Andy Reid guy from Kansas City. Like those kind of people are always in those teams' little sections because they have specific sections for each team. That's like just cut off for the Steelers or the Colts or the Chiefs. And those fans are in there. And then they have like the mass audience that's out behind it where it's just everybody in a hodgepodge. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you have to buy tickets to be in the mass audience or if you can just show up and be a part of it because it's just out in the public.
Definitely got to buy tickets somehow. They're probably like $5, whatever.
Or one of those where you have to like redeem it. And so it's still like you have it on your phone. You know, jeez, okay.
Anything that has to do with redeeming anything, I'm like, I'm not going. Jesus Christ. Redeem it. Okay, I'm good, dude.
Redeem your $5 reward. $5.
I don't care anymore. Jesus. Gotta go to a website and put an email in. I'm like, this is gonna take an hour. I don't have Wi-Fi. My phone's on 10%.
Done. Well, that'd be cool, man. Yeah, I'm excited. It's a big week. You got Game 2 for the Pacers I'm hitting. We got the open test at IMS on Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be out there on Thursday, taking the kid out there, seeing the cars go around. Could be a disaster. Should be fun. Could be a disaster.
Loud, Daddy.
3 seconds after we get there. Yeah.
Sunscreen, bro. Sunscreen.
Yep. And then the NFL draft, man. We're rolling. We are rolling into the warm weather. It's good shit. I did a mock draft this morning, actually on Monday. I did it for Threads. You know,
You've
Threads,
done a mock draft every morning of your life since like 2006. Shut the fuck up. It's a thing called a mock draft. I don't know if you've, dude. I've been in there. I've been on that grind. Mock drafts, looking at them like way too early. Oh, there's
mock draft
more
simulator.
Fun.
Come on, man.
The mock draft, like halfway through college football season, when you're like, who do they have the Steelers picking right now? You're like, oh, that cornerback from Auburn for the Steelers. That'd be so sick. Totally changes.
Oh, yeah, not even close. Also get kind of shitty at the people who made the mock draft because they have to guess where you're going to be drafted at that point, you know?
You don't think we're going to make the playoffs?
We're 6-2. You have us drafted 16th? Look, this guy, dude. Yeah.
Who are those guys? Is that just you? Do you have a bunch of fake usernames? I always wondered. I was like, who's the guy that's making them? Like, there's always like 30 of them.
Yeah.
Who's
just
calculating
all my burners?
That? Oh, for sure. Mulinaro.
Hey, do you know where the draft is next year, right?
Where? Pittsburgh? Is it? Oh my God, that's hard. Oh my God. Hey, we're going.
Yeah. Well, I think, yeah. I mean, I figured you probably would end up, the 3 days before, but me and my family are already looking at it. So,
hey, why don't you just move there? Do you even like them? Just kidding. No, but that'll be insane. Almost said awesome.
I know. I've never heard you say awesome ever.
It's such like the. That'll be awesome, Hunty. Dude, a lot of Hunty picks yesterday. Did you see any Hunty picks? Big day for Hunty picks yesterday on Instagram.
Dude, I honestly, did you send me some? I haven't been.
I was gonna, but I started feeling bad.
Well, I mean, I took my own Hunty picks, but I like to think it's different when you got kids, and it's all about the kids. So our babies are in there.
Not as much Hunty when you have kids.
It's the family when you have kids. But I was running around so much and hosting, and I was barely on my phone yesterday, so I didn't see too many Hunty ones. But yeah, that's like the Hunty New Year. It's like the biggest celebration, Easter.
Big hand on chest day for the girlies. Just the same picture on the same Instagram 94 times. I gotta stop.
Hey, you know what though?
Dude, I mean, come on, that face. All right, cool.
Is that the girl or the guy or both?
The wife. The guy's like, The girl. Like same smile. I hate it when people know their smile, bro. It pisses me off so bad.
You know their smile, or is it the open? Nothing's worse than the open mouth, man.
You put me on. The people that take pictures like they're having fun and they're not. Like, what are you doing? Screaming?
Close your teeth, dude. Close your GD teeth. We know that you're not crazy wacko.
The girl that smiles the same in every picture. She could be on a roller coaster, on a plane that's going into the ocean on fire. I'm like, we get it. You practice your smile 94 times in the mirror. You got it. And now it's just muscle memory.
Yeah, it's never a girl who does it's always a dude. Always super round face guy.
Super single too. You don't do that face if you got a girl, bro. Your girl will nip that shit right there. Hey, no more mouth open pics.
Stop doing that. We're not throwing a fucking party.
You're not like single college boy anymore, okay? Grow up. At a Reds game? Always at a Reds game.
Guys, smiles just YouTube thumbnails.
Bunch of shit in the background. Having so much fun.
And they always doing something with their hands too. You know?
What?
It's all, hey, both hands like this. Double thumbs up out.
Hey, next to Ryan Howard somehow.
No, dude, not even Ryan Howard, like Jeremiah Johnson or something.
The local news reporter?
The local news reporter, the local sideline reporter for their favorite team.
Look who I ran into.
At the game where that guy works. Yeah, no shit.
It's just me, though. I'm that guy. That's just me.
Yeah, you with the Easter bunny yesterday, dumbass.
Dude, if you're not flipping off the Easter bunny or doing something with those like mall like holiday costume guys, come on. The amount of times I've taken a picture with Santa like this. Dude.
You know what you got to get Santa to do this year? We got to get Santa to be sinner. Take a snap from Santa. Take a snap from him, dude.
Oh, I see what you mean. 180.
Santa, come on, man. Get down that 3-point stance. Dude. Let's see your flexibility.
He's blitzing.
You calling out
blitzing.
blitzers?
On Donner.
There we go.
Santa called out. Dude, the video that would bomb that only me and you would laugh at. Santa Center. Jesus Christ. All right. Let's go to the clubhouse, dude.
See these guys at gmail.com.
No one knows what we're talking about. Hey, we did talk about Christmas, though. Had to squeeze it in. Steven Snyder.
There we go. Let's go to Ryan. Says Eddie Kinnison is a subject line.
Oh, sick receiver. I don't know where he went to college, actually.
He says, boys, can we please talk about the way that boys and girls always carry books differently? I swear, like 95% of guys will carry a book straight down by their side, and 95% of girls will carry a book with their arm coming across their body. I have attached pictures for reference. Yeah, I mean, Ben, it is what you're thinking. I remember thinking this was crazy in high school because almost every single person followed these guidelines instinctively without having to think about it. Bend me over the random table in the back of the classroom with the extra chairs that nobody ever sat in and slapped my ass with an 800-page chemistry textbook that stayed in the back of my locker for 9 straight months until I had to give it back at the end of the school year. From Ryan, sent from my iPhone. Thanks, Ryan. Great email. Chemistry. Never felt dumber.
Oh, dude, no idea. Had big time cheat in chemistry.
That's just straight up whatever you got to do to survive. But yeah, go ahead. Girls carrying books.
Girls carry books like Tiki Barber. Dudes carry books like 𝗕𝗪𝗏. Not a sports podcast.
Dude, that's
girls
like,
always doing the Tiki.
that's graphic worthy right there. We don't really do graphics on these guys with quotes from the show, but that's it right there.
Dudes in the hallway.
It was a specific. It was a specific recipe too. Like you couldn't. Maybe 3 books, and they had to, at least for me, you had to have the largest one on the baseline, and then little by little on top, right? Like you're stacking eggs or stacking those little mini caricatures or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it couldn't be if you did like 4 or 5 and your arm was out.
Freshman year,
dork. Just had to be a casual like 3, casual 3.
Hey, what about when you got like your econ book as the base? Mm-hmm. Like your notebook on top, and then your planner on top of that, dude.
Perfect.
Dude, you're being an idiot in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's
can
like
you use those too. They're flexible. Like you can use those to like smack somebody over the head with too.
Yeah, you can bang them on somebody's desk, dude. You're feeling good. Add one more like algebra book underneath there. Kind of feeling like a nerd.
See ya, man.
I used to switch them like it was a ball. Like you'd be on the right side of the hallway, then you got to go to the left.
Yeah, because there was through traffic, not a high school podcast, but it was like going on the right side, and then you have to cross over. You had to wait until there's a gap,
Mm-hmm. Changed my life when I figured out the traffic flow in the high school hallway. I was like, when you're on the stairs, you got to be to the right. Because everybody's like, there's a whole thing. There's a whole thing here. I get it.
You'd have the weightlifting coach or, like the assistant linebackers coach. He's also the PE teacher who'd come out and be like, it's like traffic. Steer to the right.
Dude,
this is America.
That'd be yeah, it starts getting all weird and sweaty. You're like, dude, Jesus Christ. I'm 15.
I guess that does make sense, but could have gone about it in a different way. Anyways, hopefully he'll ice my ankle or tape up my ankle later for practice.
Dude, what did teachers do? Not a reminiscent podcast. What did teachers do? Were they ever in the teacher's lounge? I remember walking by the teacher's lounge, like I couldn't even like look in there.
Well, yeah. I mean, me and you both have experience as substitute teachers. So you don't remember that?
No, dude. Like I never went in the teacher's. I think maybe once. And the only thing in there was like a Pepsi vending machine and like a Scantron scanner. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, always a Pepsi one. Why was it always a Pepsi one that was from like 1998?
I'm like, why is there a vending machine in here? Like, dude, like just quarters, your teacher. Shouldn't there just be drinks?
You got Pepsi One in this thing. This is how old it is. Like Code Red, Mountain Dew, you got it all. What the hell is going on in here? Yeah, I went into the teacher's lounge when I was a sub just to kind of check it out, feel it out. And they, just to get a coffee, It was like before school had started. And I had gotten there and I was like, I don't want to go sit in the classroom and have like, weird kid come in there way too early before first period. I'll just walk right in when I need to and get it going. So I went in there and yeah, it was like, there was a few in there having their coffee and like reading the paper and shit. Some people like running in and out.
Bro, I never had the nuts to go into the teacher's lounge. You just went in there? You were like, hey, I felt like I'd get a detention or some shit.
I was teacher for the day, man. I mean, what?
Oh, yeah. when you were subbing.
Yeah. Not when I was a student. I'm not insane.
I was talking about. I still would never go in there, even if I was a sub. I'd be like, fuck, you guys are going to ask me about like a math problem or something. I'm out of here, bro. I don't know anything.
Yeah, and book bags were such a thing, though. Like, everybody just took their book bags with them everywhere where we went. So like not often. It was kind of like, you know, when I was a freshman, I'd see somebody like Ben and Joe King, like with their fuck off books that they'd have and not a book bag, you know, shirt on tuck, not giving a shit about anything. But like most of the time people just like had their book bags and would, you know, get their books out for the class once they sat down. But yeah, it was always like, it was like a certain kind. It was like super smart, nerdy girls probably going to Notre Dame with the Tiki Barber, or then like somebody like Ben with the LaShawn McCoy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Never rocked the backpack my backpack. I never had a cool enough one to just wear around. Mine was always from like 5th grade, had a hole in the bottom.
Yeah, I remember Chiller had like an Air Jordan one and had it on everywhere.
Crazy. I would too.
Yeah. You know what it is? Hunties, Robot Hunties had the backpack. And the girls who like Robot Hunties had the Tiki Barber book. So if you just carried the books, good for you. Congratulations. You are not a Robot Hunty.
Always raw dogging the books.
Good for you. Good for you, Doug. Let's go to Keaton. Golden Corral. Subject line. Says, hey, Hunties, longtime follower and listener to the show, and it makes me the drive to work much easier in the morning. My question is, how much are the fat stats padded when you go to places like Golden Corral or all-you-can-eat buffets, and what's your first plate got on it? Cover your hand in the chocolate fountain, chocolate sauce, wait until it hardens, and smack my ass to the tune of Baseball Tonight theme song.
Oh.
Thanks, guys. Keaton. What a little cheat code there with the chocolate, the melted chocolate, like all those girls in school who would do the glue for some reason in 7th grade, and they'd put the glue all over their hands and then let it dry up and pick it off. I was like, the hell's going on with that? Much better to do it with the chocolate.
Dude, my time at Golden Corral was before they even came out with the chocolate fountain.
Yeah.
Because I'm 74. But I never got to experience the fountain, man. I wish.
I think fat stats now, like that just plays into it. You know, there's not like an asterisk next to it if you go to a buffet or you're at a birthday party and there's a huge spread or anything. I think it just all kind of tallies up at the end of it.
Yeah, no asterisks, dude. My first plate at Golden Corral, always zeroed out in my mind. I would just like mimic KFC food. Boom. I'd have 2 like wings. Now I don't know, what are they called? With drumsticks.
Yeah.
Macaroni, mashed potatoes. Then I might feel bad and put like some corn on there. But that was it every time. I was so excited to eat that every time as a kid. Never made like a burger. It was just always KFC. Fire.
You always had a feel bad thing. A feel bad food that you put on there. It's like, oh God, fat stats, alarms going off. Got to put some greens on here.
Like,
got to get some of this fruit salad.
Is my dad or mom going to say something? Like, I don't want them to kill my vibe when I'm all having fun. Get some salad. Jesus Christ. Sometimes
preemptively.
Get that over with in the beginning. I'm like, maybe I'll get a fruit plate because fruit's kind of like candy.
Yep. That's what I was about to say. That's a good call. Now, the last buffet that I went to was at Disney at Magic Kingdom, having like the breakfast or the lunch with the characters and whatnot. Yeah. And so my play would be, I'm trying to, they had kind of like some regular appetizer type shit. They'd have like some like chicken wings and stuff. And I'm like, that's not my meal, but maybe I'll get a little bit of that. A little bit of pasta salad too, maybe. Just keep it kind of light a little bit and then go in for, like you said, there's always fried chicken. Fried chicken at every buffet.
It's the best food. It's the best. It's so good. Yeah, if you're like at a theme park, you got to keep it light. But if you're a kid and you're just trying to go crazy at a buffet, it's KFC plate first, then you might go like pizza second plate, like just racking in stats. Then after that, you might mess around with like, I don't know if they got some like chicken poppers or something. Then it's straight dessert from there on out till they close.
Right. Always got the dessert in the back of your mind. What the hell is going on? They got the swirl vanilla chocolate ice cream. They got Mickey Mouse, like fudge bars, like chocolate ice cream bars.
Stop it, bro. Not once did that ice cream machine like not work either. That thing was always working. It was always my biggest fear walking into a buffet. I wonder if the ice cream machine's going to work. Can we call them? Can we call them and see?
Let's go to Jared here. Says, Play It Against Sports. Sup, boys? Long time. Just walking out of Play It Against Sports. Thought Benny was in there. Anyways, I'm a high school baseball coach and went to our school's football spring game and heard a dad yell, "Get a ball!" when there was a fumble and started laughing uncontrollably and had to email to the clubhouse. But since this isn't a sports podcast, I'm not sure why I'm even emailing. Slapped my ass with Weak Kid's backpack while Benny is in 𝗕𝗏𝗠𝗚𝗓 outside of Gate 3. 𝗕𝗏𝗠𝗚𝗓.
What is that?
Is it a position, like a yoga position?
Oh.
𝗕𝗏𝗠𝗏𝗔𝗐𝗎𝗓.
Savasana. Maybe. Yeah,
so
dude.
dumb, so American.
So
Sarvasagana. Sarvasagana.
Dude, it sounds like a shortstop's last name for like the Cubs or something.
Yeah, dude. Old Timmy Sarvasagana stepping up to the plate.
15 chains on.
Sarvasagana gets into one. Flows, not bad. High school dad yelling at doing a spring game at a high school.
No way. That's not
wild.
even allowed. You can't go full pads in the spring, dude. Really?
Oh, do you live in Texas? What the hell is going on?
That probably is a thing now, though. High school is pretty much college, and college is pro now, not a sports podcast.
How does that was one thing too, and I know you did this, but the football players who ran track in the spring because they're just like working on the speed. I'm like, does it? Did it really help that much?
No. When you figure out you're just slow, you're like, God, what am I doing?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, you either have it or you don't. I don't really like, you can take all the classes and the footwork drills and do all that shit, but it's like, if you can't pick them up and put them down 4.3, you can't jump from 4.8 to 4.3, dude.
You either have it or you don't. Oh my God. If you would have told me that shit in high school, I would have cried. Oh man. Yeah. And track meets too. Like this is so like pussy, but I just couldn't, dude. 7 hours.
They were like the longest thing. Yeah, I was going to say they're the longest thing ever.
On a Saturday, I got 2 events, 100 and 200. They start at 11. It's always 11 a.m. on a Saturday in the spring. I'm like, dude, this is so whack.
Right. In the spring too. Everybody's like at Hollister shopping for spring break, like going to a party later, and you're just at North Central.
Hold on, I got a track meet, and I got to bring a blanket because it's so cold and the grass is all wet. And I'm actually the slowest guy here, so.
There's also 500 other schools and 50 other events. And I don't really know when it's ever over.
And I the whole time I was like, I'm gonna miss my event because I'm gonna be like doing vocab or something because I have so much time to kill. I'm gonna be doing vocab homework. And I'm going to miss the call for the 200.
The orange vocab books. Just
on the field, bro. Did you bring your vocab book? Damn. Trying to cheat.
The amount of orange vocab books that are they just died out there, dude.
Oh, yeah. Just pages. Just like tumbleweeds. Just.
Oh, there's a track meet here last weekend. Yeah. If you couldn't tell.
I'm like, this can't be a real sport if there's like girls braiding their hair on the 25-yard line while like a relay's going on. I'm like, this is so weird. It's windy too. I hate this. Yeah, we just got done doing shot put. We had to walk 15 minutes that way to the old baseball field where the shot put field is. I was like, what are you talking about?
Stretch mark lineman doing shot put. That's his spring activity.
So weird. I'm like, are you good at this? Like, I have no, there's no photo or video evidence of anyone doing shot put. What are you guys doing out there? All these big meaty guys walk over to do shot put. I'm like, where are they going?
You just go back around there. They just got a plate. They just got a table of snacks.
They're just eating pasta salad and shit in a baseball dugout. Dude, bad things happen in baseball dugouts. Not a reminiscent podcast. Bad things happen.
Yep.
Somebody's always making out. Linemen are always eating fruit roll-ups and shit in there during shot put events. There's always something going on, dude. Coach is cussing somebody out with sunflower seeds in his teeth.
Fruit roll-ups.
Dude, big fat meaty linemen never ate though. I was always like, I know you're big, bro. Just eat. Like, I never saw him eat. I was like,
really?
I want to see. I was like, I want to see you throw. I shouldn't be eating more pizza than you, dude. Like, throw down. Like, now's the time. They'd always like wait until they got home or something.
It's always my favorite when the former lineman who's now in the media, like, that's just his whole brand and personality. Everybody just like, oh, watch out. Big Jeff's going to take it down. He loves to eat. He played football. He was a lineman. He's a big guy. He liked food.
That's so embarrassing. That's probably why they don't do it. Let's see how many egg rolls he can eat.
Every like brand, every content meeting, every brand meeting, every salesperson just like, and then we can, but we can get Big Jeff and we'll have him do an eating contest and because he likes to eat.
See how many donut holes Big Jeff can eat on the morning show. 26.
Hey, we need to do a National Donut Day post from Big Jeff because he likes to eat the donuts. Just me.
It's just the dream I want to live. Yeah. It's just our show in 1 year. Hey, how many donuts you eating for the donut challenge? It's just us, dude.
Every local radio sports market on the ticket has a fat ass former offensive lineman.
The ticket.
Everyone at the place is just like, we should do a deal with Hardee's because Big Joe can go and he likes food. Shut up.
Big Jeff on the ticket, always eating shit. Always
in on the mic.
Always in a pop-up location. Hey, we're off base today at this restaurant doing an eating challenge. If you want to challenge Big Jeff.
Hearing him eating, smacking under the lips, dude.
No, these are
big
good.
Thanks. Big thanks to my chef friend Donnie over at the steakhouse, the local steakhouse, for hooking me up. I appreciate it.
Ribeye. Every second. Ribeye. You gotta try the ribeye.
You guys do a chili cook-off? Oh, watch out, Big Jeff. You'd like that, wouldn't you? I need to get signed up. Can we go out there next year? Watch it now. You got them really excited.
Chili cook-off on the ticket. What the hell's going on out here? Pac-Man noises. Chili cook-off on the fan. When I get home. It's not better than my wife's, though. Ribeye. All right.
That's so good. Yep. That is what we're going to be here soon, and we won't be mad about it at all.
Please, sooner than later, please. Just guys that eat on air and talk about. I don't even know, bro.
Get the hookup. All those guys have so many hookups. They all shout them out by their first name only. You know.
I'm so jealous.
That's Tommy. Thanks, Tommy, for having us over here. The great hospitality, and man, this is good. You got to come get you some. We'll be back on the fan.
Like, they don't say anything, but you're jealous. Yeah, I got a full head of hair now. I do. Just say Benny when you get there. And I'm having shrimp cocktail right now. That's thanks to just everything they do is a deal. I'm like, God damn, bro, this guy pays for nothing.
Everything is a deal. Everything is a deal. You can come out and see us. We'll be here till 6 o'clock, and I sure hope you do.
Just sure hope you do. It's just two guys talking about sports, eating shrimp cocktail all day.
Every day, dude.
Every single day. Oh, it's beer day. We're at the brewery taking down pints and pillars, talking about Colts football on the ticket.
You,
we'll be right back.
Me, ice cold beverages here at Sun King. Come on out, won't you? We're having a time.
Coming up next on the Fan. Dude, can you just rip off like 3 of them and then do the outro to the commercial real quick?
This is our audition for any local sports market that just wants to hire us for like 2 hours.
Please, Idaho, you need 2 guys to do a morning show.
Yeah, we'll just come talk about food, do teases, and throw it to break, and that's it. That's our whole show. What the Colts are going to do at quarterback, and the answer might surprise you. That's next on the Fan. The Pacers are in trouble. Something I heard today, and I will let you know the reason why after this. Quick timeout. We'll be back.
Yeah, it's so, dude. The way they go in, it's so good, bro.
They draw it out because they got to hit the mark. They got to hit the mark at 1:47:50, and so they're looking. They draw it out, and they get it to the last second. And that's how they go. Quick timeout. We'll be back.
They don't even do that. It goes. It's
right
so effortless. 3 things the Colts need to do to beat the Titans. I'll let you know right after this on the Fan. It's so low.
That's all sports talk is. It's just food, pop culture references, and throwing it to break.
And then the song coming back into the show.
Yeah.
Panama! Sounds
Guys,
good.
yeah. That's the only reason you want to do it. The rejoin. Go off into a tangent about like when you saw them in concert for 4 minutes. There's half your segment.
Speaking of paradise, it's like the Colts last week when they played the Jets in the 4th quarter. Man, everything was going their way.
No, speaking of paradise, that is what I'm looking at here at Donnie's Brew House. I sure hope to see it coming out. It is nothing but you, me, ice cold beverages, and a good time. I'll tell you who's not having a good time on the Colts roster. That's coming up after this. That's it, dude. That's it. I'm ready.
You can hey, we'll see you tomorrow. Every sports station in the country, we'll see you tomorrow. On the Fan. That's how they sign off too. We'll see you tomorrow on the Fan. We'll see you tomorrow after this.
That's the best. That's all I want to do.
Don't go anywhere. See you after this.
Do not go anywhere. I see the phone lines lighting up. Get in line right now if you want to. Don't go anywhere. Yep.
No lights on the phone lines. You just gotta have your family call in and shit.
Dude, that was me in college for sure.
Oh, I would have
Still
called,
would be
bro.
me. Yeah.
Your dad's
Texting
calling
my
in at like
friends.
2 a.m. Yo, call in about the trade.
Texting my friends, hey, tweet at me something about the NBA so I can read it like you're not one of my best friends and I didn't just tell you to do that.
Tweet at me about Miles Turner. Tweet at me about Miles Turner.
I got this from DJ Dylon. What do you think is the Pacers' best option at the 4, and why should it not be Miles Turner? Well, that's a good question, DJ. I appreciate you. I do.
Just paid him $50 to tweet at you.
Venmoed him.
You can hear it.
Just to get material. All right. That's good shit.
Rip
Good one to
another
end on. Appreciate you.
Oh.
That is a good one to end on right there. I gotta hit a quick break. That's another thing. I love when they're every time my producer Joe is telling me that I gotta go, so I will hit this break. You, me, and a whole lot of fun on the other side. It's all the producer every time, you know.
It's not my fault. I gotta go. This guy's telling me. You don't know that you do the show at the same time every day? Jesus.
You don't know that you're 18 minutes over break? Hey, yeah, he's been over there doing the break signal for you for 15 minutes, dude. He's just giving up. or when they say, there's a quick timeout, I owe James a whole lot of breaks here. Like,
I've never heard that shit. That is so crazy.
You haven't? Oh, yeah. Some people, they get real far behind. Like, if they have a segment with, like, you know, with the GM of, like, the local NFL team or something, so they, like, go real long.
They're skipping commercial breaks, and then they got to stack them all up at the end. So there's like 15 commercials in a row.
Yep. And they tell the audience that they owe the producer the break. Yeah.
Hey, not my fault. Producer, not me. Hey, I'm here for you guys. This guy.
Yeah, tweet at him, actually. It's 1070Dom. 1070_Dom on air. Go ahead. Give him a piece of your mind. Kid's got 900 followers. Sophomore in college.
Producer Dom. Dude, this is too inside, bro.
I know. But they'll get it. And if they don't care, because we were having fun. So screw it. All right. I really am gonna go ahead and get out of here. Go see Benny.
Get your tickets. Rochester, May 9th and 10th. Vegas, May 24th. Nashville, June 13th, 14th. BennyPolizzi.com.
These Guys Clubhouse on YouTube. Give us a subscribe. Watch us every week. Leave us a comment. Love seeing those. Whatever it is, we like to read them and laugh about them. There's a guy who commented about the face care routine a couple weeks ago. It was like these guys face care nighttime routine and is just putting on eye black, and that got a good chuckle out of me and my wife.
Fire.
So that kind of stuff. Spread the good word.
Good night,
Email
honey.
us. Good night, Hunty. Email us at teamtheseguys@gmail.com. Love reading those. Obviously, you guys are a big part of the show as well. And we'll keep it rolling, man. We'll keep it rolling for you. So I appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you until next time on These Guys.
Shane Victorino.
Oh, Jimmy Rollins.